Hello. Welcome to my cake kitchen. I'm Gladys, and if we're meeting for the first time, over here I make simple, informative tutorials to help you navigate baking and decorating easily. I will tell you what we're about to do in a minute, but in the meantime, there's a long-standing member I haven't had here for a long time, and that is Delaney. Delaney, darling, good morning. How are you? Delaney is our OG moderator. Delaney, meet your friends, Tar Peter and Lollipop. They'll be checking in. They took over from you. Not that you ever left the job, but the job was always conditional that school will happen, life will happen, and yeah. But it was always great when you were here, so thank you. I hope you're keeping well, though, lovely. I do hope you are really looking after yourself. And anyway, if you're just joining me in the chat, hello there. Thank you for your time today and for indulging me. What are we doing? We made a clear saffitz carrot cake yesterday. It was our second attempt at this cake, and I admit my first attempt I botched it. That was my fault because I didn't follow my own recommendations for making a cake right. I have made a video on what you should do to get the best results out of your cake long before you even turn the oven on. And one of them, main tenet of that, is to read and understand your instructions, and please stay with the instructions that are prescribed for the recipe. Did I do that? No. So I went dabbling with Claire Saffitz's recipe and I didn't follow it accurately, and I had things wrong. I am mature to come and admit to that. A few things did influence it. So I did say I wasn't going to recommend the recipe, but then I thought, no, we cannot do clear dirt here. So what I did was to rebake the cake, and the process of baking it yesterday is all up on the channel for you to see. So it's on a previous live, but like every cake, you bake it, you leave it to set for 24 hours, and then you come back. That's when you really see the integrity of the cake. So for that reason, we are back with our Claire Saffitz chocolate. I said chocolate because I've made her carrot cake. We're going to cut through it, have a look at the crumb, look at what it looks like by itself, and then we're going to go ahead, make a filling for it. Now, sadly, I'm not going to be making your regular cream cheese frosting because, have I told you before, I really don't like the cream cheese frosting that is the regular cream cheese frosting. I don't like it, okay? But that's personal preference. If I found a great recipe that I liked, I'll come back and tell you. But we have a cheat version of the cream cheese frosting that I like, which is the fresh cream cheesecake cream cheese frosting. I've tried it before. It is what we used for the first cake that didn't work out for us. And yeah, I am going to be making a mascarpone cheese style fresh cream to fill the cake. The mascarpone brings out the richness and creamy mouthfeel. We have double cream and fresh cream over here that I'm going to be doing, and then we have some lemon. So the lemon is going to give us the tart and tang of the cream cheese, and then it's going to pair well with the chocolate cake. That's just my personal preference, but you can go out and find yourself cream cheese frosting that will work out for you. People, I have told you the cake is amazing because the ingredient for this cake that makes it a little, I don't know what to say, is ginger. And the ginger comes through. It's like a nice warm spice cake, but it's still a carrot cake in many ways, right? I just wanted to cut into it for us to see. Look, we have a moist, dense cake, but the crumb is still not raw, like people, this is a good cake. That's all I have to say. My preferred cake type is not super light, it's not super dense, it's somewhere in the middle. This is not that. This is a very rich, moist, dense looking cake, but the texture has air in it. So when you pick it up, you know that's a heavy cake. But it doesn't give you the feel of, say, a bread-like dense cake. And the ginger cuts through nicely. And it's also not a sweet cake, by the way. Yeah. I don't think eating this for my lunch is doing my blood sugar any good. I did go for a walk though, didn't I? Did you come to watch me eat cake? Don't worry. We'll get to doing people. I can't get to work. The cake is so good, I can't stop eating. Rasta, it's a carrot cake, darling. I almost feel like for the quality of the cake and flavor in it, any sort of filling is just doing it a disservice. Because who likes a warm spice cake? This is like a warm ginger bread sort of spice cake, but it's still a carrot cake. I don't know what to say. And the flavors come through it so well. It's so good. Anyway, can you see I was munching on that yesterday? Let's cut this over. They are just two 8-inch cakes. So I'm just going to take those out. Kind of feel like making a filling for a cake like this is just a waste of time. Because you really just want to sit with your cake and a cup of tea. But I am committed to you people. So look. It's a lovely cake. It tastes so good though. Anyway, I'm moving this out of sight here. And we're going to make the filling. After eating all of that, I probably need myself a cup of tea. It is so good, I can't stop eating it. Anyway, let's get to work, shall we? So over here, right, over here, I'm going for 150 mils of this. I just need a little portion. We have 150 mils over there. And I need me some icing sugar. Okay. Because the cake is not sweet, I'm just going to go for another 150 mils over here. But I am adding that in here. There's 150 mils of fresh cream there and 150 grams of icing sugar that I am sifting. If you don't sift your icing sugar, you might have lumps. And this butter frosting is very delicate. You don't want to overbeat it, but you also do not. Because I have quite a bit of salt in there, quite a bit of sugar, we're going for some salt. We're looking at about 8 to 10 grams, okay? Just so that it can balance out the feel for you. With that, I am going to just mix that in nicely. And then we'll get a hand mixer to go in. Before that, I have the juice of, I have lemon zest that I zested earlier. This is just the zest of 1 lemon, just to bring additional flavor in here. Okay. I'm just mixing all that in, right? The zest of, and then half a lemon, the juice of fresh lemon juice, half a lemon. That will bring us some tartness to what we need here. And a little trick over here, a spoonful of honey. The honey and lemon are all adaptable. If you want it super tart, you can add more lemon, and if you want it less than sweet, you can adapt the amount of sugar. So I'm just going to go in now. Right. Tabitha is saying something in the chat about sifting her sugar. Now, I have beaten the cream to soft peaks. Now what I want to do is add the extra thick cream in here. And that, we've got it. Another 150 mils. So everything here is about 150 mils mark. You can reduce it if you Right, people, I gotta tell you, this tastes like cream cheese frosting without the fuss, because the amount of sugar in there with the salt and lemon sort of cuts through. You have a kick of that, and then most importantly, the honey flavor comes through. It is so nice. I have made this frosting before, by the way, just in case you wonder. It's the frosting I made for, I think the vanilla layered cake in Simple Classic Bakes. It is so nice, but we are not done. I almost feel like I shouldn't add the mascarpone because it's just going to add extra. But hey, we are committed to the mascarpone anyway, so what are we going to do? We're going to add it. Right, so let me just cut through that. Right. Okay. Because mascarpone has this creamy mouthfeel to it. So I'm just going to add just 100 grams of that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. There's 115 grams of mascarpone in here. And what I am going to do is do not forget mascarpone does bring stability to the double cream as well, so it's a good addition here. Look, you have a very steady whipped cream, but it doesn't have the troubles of your regular whipped cream frosting. People, I am not mad about it. This is exactly the frosting you need for a cake like this. Okay? A little tip here though. If you make this frosting, make it a day before, just so that the flavors can settle overnight. Come back and tell me about it. That's a good tip. If you want to make this frosting, just make it overnight. Leave it to cover it. Leave it in the fridge to cool. And for the flavors to infuse, because you've got the honey in here, you've got the lemon zest, you've got the touch of lemon. All of that should infuse together. And if you like, if you're a bit OTT like me, throw in a little bit of vanilla. I don't want the vanilla flavor here because we have the ginger coming through, which gives a very nice, warm taste and flavor to the cake over here. You've got the crunch of the walnuts. You've got obviously the carrot. It's a little bit heavy. And you also have the honey. I wanted the honey to be a subtle standout flavor on its own. I don't want to confuse it with vanilla. But you can actually eliminate honey over here and add vanilla if you want it. So, yeah. Yep, Tapeta, you're right. Mom is right. I think I found out that I didn't make the time adjustment. Whew. This is so good. We are back. Remember the place we were when I kept eating my frosting from last time? We are back there again, but I'll try not to stay there. Let's try and wipe our wet surface. Lollipop is back. Lollipop, darling. Has Asda delivered your goodies, Lollipop? Right, talking about recipes. Okay. I need all of these to go back where they came from because I'll need them in the morning. Right. Okay. You know I love this part. Okay. We're not doing anything extraordinary. I'm just putting a bit of frosting here. Right. Can you see I'm not using fancy tools? You don't need fancy tools for this over here at all. Right? And then in the middle, I don't want to overwhelm the carrot cake. So all I'm doing is I'm using a butter knife. So anyone tell you you can't decorate a cake because you haven't got tools, tell them to come watch this. Okay, there we are. Okay, right. And you don't, because we're going for a very rustic look, so we don't even need the cake to be settled. That's all. Yep, there you go. And then okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. Okay, there you have it. So if you didn't know how to decorate a cake, if you are just venturing into baking, okay, if this is your first time baking a cake, don't focus on trying to achieve professional results in the decorating process. Aim for a good tasting cake and make sure the flavors stand out. That's my biggest tip for you. If you've just landed onto baking and you think, oh, I want to do this, go for recipes that have standout flavors and aim to impress, because people will look, the cake is amazing when you decorate it and it turns up and people are all excited about it. But trust me, what people will remember is how amazing the cake is when it's eaten and how they've never had a cake like that. So if you're a beginner and you're starting with baking, aim for a great tasting cake. Now, if I had this, I would probably put some toasted pecans and stuff on it. I don't have that. Let's just leave it as it is and let's move on, okay? Whew. I just came to eat cake today, people. But before we eat the cake, let me move it into the fridge a little bit and talk to you. And then we can come back and eat the cake. Okay? Just let's see what you guys have to say in the chat. Right? Those of you in the chat. Tavita, you're my person. Thank you. I'm going to brew some tea. Yeah, we're going to the coffee shop. I'm grabbing myself a cup of tea, strong, hot, no sugar, because all the sugar is in here, okay? I'm not going to give you that English thing that I'm sweet already. You don't know that, and you will never eat me. Oh, God. Lollipop. Tapeta and Lollipop, you are my worst influencers, okay? But I love you. I love you too. Anyway, that said, let's boil the kettle, okay? First of all, hopefully I don't come and break a cup, okay? Don't forget the milk. Let's check if we have milk, because a few times, oh yeah, there's milk here. Oh, let's go check. Now let's wipe up first This is going to be amazing. Amazing. Don't cry, okay? Don't cry. I will eat yours for you, okay? I am just living my best life, people. Did you know? I'm literally living my very best life, making cakes, eating cakes, talking cakes, indulging in cakes. But if you're catching this on replay, what is this I have in front of me? I'm going to tell you exactly what I have. Look. I can't even help myself. Look, there is cake everywhere. Okay. I look all clean now. Yay! Okay, people. Right. What have we got here? We've got the clear saffitz carrot cake. The secret ingredient is fresh ginger. Oh my God. I was a little bit reluctant. And now I'm like, I'm sold. So we have clear saffitz carrot cake filled with a cheese style cream cheese, fresh cream frosting made up of honey, a touch of lemon, zest, and of course mascarpone. So we have some mascarpone fresh cream cheese frosting, but it's the cheese style. Okay, if I don't tell you it's not cream cheese, you won't notice. It's so good. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice my little crumbs here just so that I can garnish the cake. Okay, I'm just sacrificing my very itty bitty crumbs. God knows I want to eat the crumb, but hey, for the love of you guys, can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? I kind of feel like I could finish that off with a bit of grated carrot, but we're not about to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay, so there we have it. Now, before we cut into the cake, before we do, okay, let's see. Okay, so Lollipop and Tapita are catching up in the chat. So if you're just joining us on replay, this is an amazing cake. A few tips for you as a beginner if you are trying a cake for a first time. Look for a dependable recipe. This is a very beginner friendly, easy recipe over here. Look, the flavors in this cake, God. I just want to have high tea with you, all of you people, so I can bake my best cakes. So if you're just here, support the channel, let us grow. And you never know, we might just have a live session in your town somewhere where we bake cakes and we sit there and eat what we bake after. Okay, people? Yeah, I thought it was going in the fridge for a minute, but no, I'm going to leave that over here for a minute. Okay, I wanted it to go in the fridge, but I'm like, actually, yes, Tapita, you're right. I mean, if you went to your local coffee shop and there was a cake like that, trust me, go for a slice. You will love it. Tapita, you have me just acting out over here, isn't it, Tapita? Tapita, be kind. Whew. Okay. Yep, chill long enough so we can get the tea. But you know what? We still have some leftover cream here. Tell me the cream is good without telling me the cream is good. The cream is good, yeah? I tell you, what I want to do with this is have some digestive biscuits, crush them into this and use them as my pudding. Okay. X, how are you? Oh no. Lollipop. Let me find myself a cup so I can brew my tea. Okay. We are making a tea. The tea is happening. The tea is happening. Okay. If you haven't been here before, we don't just make tea, okay? We learn about cakes. We make them. And then we eat them. So if you're feeling a little bit like you want a cake, but you're stuck in your house, you can't get out, you can't invite me. I'll make it for you. And then I'll eat it on your behalf. That's not what this is all about. Right. Okay. All 14 of you in there. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What are we doing? We are not just making cake, you know. We're not just making tea, you know. We're making cake. I kind of feel like I should have had breakfast before coming. Because now I'm like, this is not going to be good for my blood sugar, is it? That is after the fact. Look, cup of tea. Cheers. Grab yourself a hot drink. It's not cake and giggle, is it? It's not cake and giggle. Right. You know what? I confess, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Right, now I'm wondering, how should I cut the cake? Should I cut it this way or that way? Should I cut it? Okay, let's go for the wedge. Okay, so let's see how many wedges we'll get, like a coffee style cake. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mind you, the wedge is big. Okay, so how many wedges? Mind you, it's an 8-inch cake. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't count, can I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12. They are not equal sized. There are some that are bigger than others, but it's still a wedge cake. Look. Okay. That is a lovely carrot cake, isn't it? Look at that cake. Look. Okay. Let's have it on the plate. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for those of you who cannot eat what I'm eating over here, but I'm going to try and do you justice, okay? Okay, people. I have two people who just encourage my bad habit. Hmm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Tapeta, you should grab your bunny cake and get to it. Because boy, oh boy, this is amazing. I think I need a sip of tea. I know you should, Tapeta. You should. Hmm. Whew. Hmm. Whew. People, I'm drunk on cake. Don't judge me. Okay? Don't judge me. This cake is so good. Hmm. I think that's all I can eat. If I try one more time, I'll be poorly. Whew. I'm too full. Whew. Do you know what it feels like to ever be drunk on cake? Well, cheers. I'm drunk on cake. Okay? This cake. I don't know what to do with myself. But here we are. It's a good cake. It's a good cake. Believe me when I say it's an amazing cake. So if you want an amazing carrot cake to eat, try this one. People, can we go home? Woo! Tapeta and lollipop. What am I missing? Oh, some tea for me. Okay. Um, Tapeta and lollipop. I see you. Okay. You guys are having fun in there, aren't you? A bit of grace. Lollipop. Lollipop. A bit of grace. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm looking. I'll check. I'll check. my business email is on desktop, so I've got to sit and have a look, but I'll check, Tabitha. Okay? Tabitha going, look at me, my dear. Look at me. Look. I know what it feels like to want to kind of have your last say, because those things do stick with you, you know. Those stick, especially when something as serious as that, a deadbeat. Yeah, it's not great. But you see, when you, I will have to reset it then. I will have to. Lollipop, I will reset the link. God, those links are from ages ago though. I'll refresh them. But the thing is, I don't even post on Facebook, you know. I probably need to put my TikTok link over there. So yeah, I will, Lollipop. But you know what? I'm so pleased for you and Tabitha that you have safety in the little community we have here to kind of like banter and catch up about stuff. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah? But yeah, that's just enough cake. Anyway, talking about cakes. This might just be one of my favorite cakes till date. I know. I need a little stool. Oh God, I might just ruin the party by pulling up a quote in Proverbs for you. Okay? Yeah, I don't mind joining in. I can hold space for you. Not to worry, you know? It's okay, my dear. But yeah, this clear saffitz cake, people, it's good. Okay? And I'm not even kidding. The cake is good. So try it. Go try it. Lollipop, I bring the entire town to the party. Okay? I thought I left the town. Oh, Lord. You know what? As women, oh God, we have a lot to deal with every day, don't we? Especially where we've been on our journey. Sometimes you're like, have you ever looked at somebody and be like, what was I doing with them? Thank you, darling. Thank you. It's not me, you know. It's not me. Perhaps this was meant to be, destined by God. So, yeah. Let's just have the fun and let's just look up, you know. I think as a person, I'm not always this happy, okay? If I was this happy every day, something is wrong with me, isn't it? I'm not always this happy, but as I've grown, perhaps older, and aimed to make the most out of life for myself, I've just come to find that we humans are not just equipped to handle the challenges and complexities of life alone. Okay, so I don't care what you believe in. You can believe in God, you can believe in Buddha, you can be Muslim, whatever you believe in, keep believing in it, because it will see you through. And sometimes, and most of the time, it will reshape your perspective and give you tools. I'm talking about the good sides of having something to believe in, that is having faith. So because of that, on a daily basis, when I think of that, you know, when you think about moments that have changed your life, if you sit in it, it's going to drag you down. Okay? So I make a conscious effort to just let it go. And believe me, people, you will never know. But if I tell you, ha, Tabitha, and lollipop. You're talking deadbeats. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing, but you can see the face. It's the blessing of the African woman. Our face tells a story. And this face, it's okay. It's still cake. It's still cake. Town hall with some cake, okay? Let's eat some cake and be kind, okay? Be kind. Every art, everything. Let me say, I want to give you some. There is nothing I want more than giving you cake. Like this right here, I want to share it with you, okay? But you know what you can do? Close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes and just imagine a carrot cake on the table and just breathe. Now I sound like a scam artist, don't I? Lollipop. Lollipop, I hope you're feeling better though, darling. But here, where is Lollipop? Tapita, let's check on Lollipop. How is she feeling today? Lollipop, how are you feeling today? Are you with it, or it's one of them days where you're like, I don't feel great. Things are not great over here, because having a churning belly can be annoying. If you imagine. Lollipop, I'm glad you've got your humor. She says, if you imagine it hard enough, the cake will just snap appear. Okay, can we do abracadabra? Okay, I'm glad you're doing okay, Lollipop. I am so glad you're doing okay. Because quite frankly, we women, we don't feel all the way up here every day, okay? That's okay. Like, can I just be real? Do I look tired? Forget this here, okay? This here, it brightens my face and makes it... Now look at me. Lollipop and Tapeta are going to have a fist fight over a carrot cake, okay? That's the blessing. This is all a blessing, okay? It's a blessing. Sleeping through your alarms, honey. I know somebody who slept through their alarm this morning, okay? And it's not me. It's not big. And I know somebody who the alarm went out and they didn't want to wake up. That's the little producer and the big producer. The little producer had 2 weeks off, so he's not feeling this week at all. And the big producer overslept. You know? But we're just getting back to life, okay? You just got to believe the cake will come to you and it will be yours, people. It will be. Tapita, are you working? Let's see, talking about cakes and... okay. Let's see. Okay, so the cake stands at 3 inches high. And each wedge is about 2. Okay, so these are definitely party 7s. They are about 2 inches. There are some that are a little over 2 inches, but if you go for the 2-inch slice, generally there's 12 7s. Let's see what Google says about 8-inch cake party 7s. Whew. Okay, so if we went for the slab, like slice version, we would have had 14. But which, let's see. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's a chill day for all of us people. I feel super chilled, but I wanted to come back so we can have a look at our carrot cake. And boy, isn't this cake a good cake? It is so good that you should be looking out on the community post for photos, okay, people, for photos. So there we have it. And then I'm going to keep it to chill. And then, yeah, some good people will have a slice each, okay? People, Auntie Gladys is a little bit exhausted. So I can't believe it's Thursday though. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's done. But I won't be back on the week. I won't be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I am hosting a cupcake activity with family, which is fun. And then on Sunday, God willing, you will see a muffin video, hopefully, okay? But keep in touch on the community posts and also the daily shorts. The cakes, the video about the 3-tier cake is getting a lot of attention. So thank you all of you for joining in. And thank you for joining in. And yeah, come back and help support the channel. If you haven't already liked the video, please do so. That is if you've gotten some value from it for today. And yep, I shall be back on my next video. Lollipop, you are hardly too far from me. I'm sure we'll catch up in the chat. Tapita, give mom a hug for me and the rest of family. And yeah, thank you to you and Lollipop for always holding the chat and being super, super helpful. Nilu, we want to stay here, but we are over already. So come back next time. And to be able to know what we're doing, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also turn on your notification buttons, okay? Have a great day, people. Look after yourselves and stay well. I'll see you soon.